So I grew up in Northern California. I grew up literally in the middle of the drug trade. My parents were marijuana farmers, and I knew I didn't want that to be my life. It was just drugs and violence and running from the cops. And I grew up in the middle of that in Humboldt County, and my parents were part of pioneering that movement. So this is before it was legal. This is when it was super illegal back in the 80s and 90s. And so I wanted to get as far away from that as I could. I joined the Marine Corps. And man, that was quite a culture shock, but not for me, for everybody else that was in boot camp, because they had never had anybody screaming in their face before. They had never slept outside. They had never had to endure hardship. I grew up in hardship. So for me, I didn't see it as much of a struggle as some of the other guys did, just because my childhood was so rough and I grew up so rural that I was like, hey, you're feeding me 3 meals and I get a bed. Like, I'm good. This is great. It was difficult training, but I just didn't have that same culture shock like a lot of guys did. When I left boot camp, I wanted to go into communications because it was flexible and I could really attach to any unit.